Hey guys, today just doing a little update on my Canyon Strive-On. I haven't done too much to it. I've had it for about 2 years. I love this bike, guys. I usually actually manufacture downhill bikes in the mid-90s to the early 2000s, and I bought this bike because of the geometry. I like the head angle and I like the top tube. They're longer than most mediums and I love that. Here's a couple things. I put Zebs on it. The stock forks are actually pretty damn good. I got these for a bargain. I know somebody, so I got those for a good deal. The other thing I changed, I went to the RCA, the reach adjustment right here, because I like SRAM brakes. I like the modulation on them, and they work great. I use ceramic pads. The DB8's fine in the back. I change the pads, keep them up. I mean, anymore, and you just skid a back tire. They do all you need in the back, but I like this one in the front because of this reach adjustment, so I can adjust them as tight as I want them. Change the stem, change the bars to these flex bars. You don't realize it until you get them. I've had both my shoulders operated on from all the years of racing, and these really help me. I can sleep at night now. I actually got them on my dirt bike too. So this shock, I love this shock. You can go with coils. Coils are just hard to get set up. I mean, I can do it. I used to race and I got the coils and I tried it, but man, it's just, you got to go through spring rates and get it all dialed in. And this shock works really amazing. I got a X2 on my other bike and I like this shock better. It's just the Fox Float X. Love this shock. I changed the cranks to 155s. I got a 1-up seat post and I went, man, I think this is like a 180. I mean, you can fit longer dropper seat posts than what they give you stock in these things. But I didn't really need longer. It's just I got this off a buddy who bought 2 of them, didn't need one. So I got short legs, so I got to kind of watch that. That's kind of why I like the top tube. It's got a good standover. What else? That's about it. Man, after 3,000, 4,000 miles on this thing, I still got the same Dior rear end. I learned a long time ago to take it easy with my shifting. I've changed the rear cassette one time, and I change the chain every like 500 miles. That's about it. I got a 220 in the front rotor, but I think that's stock. I left the rear 200 stock. That's about it, guys. Oh, here's another thing. I love these grips. They're just cheap Amazon copies. I got a set of those, what are they called, Aragons or whatever. And I like those, but I like these better. These are a little softer for my palms. Again, my older arms here. But man, this bike is really good. I've ridden a Specialized, and I got a 9er. I've ridden Rocky Mountains. I've ridden a Wild. I like this bike better than all those, so it's going to be tough. I was kind of hoping they'd come out with that other motor now that's hitting the market with Avinox. But this Bosch has got everything you need. I don't need the more. I like the way the Avinox was smoother. It was a little smoother. But this motor, it's an older gen, so it's it has updates, but it don't go all the way to 105. But most of the time I don't need it. I mean, if I need that much oomph, I get on my dirt bike. So anyway, that's just a little refresher on this bike, guys. I know a lot of people are complaining about braking the rear ends, but I think a lot of times they don't have the shock set up right, because you can't have hard bottoming. It's carbon. You're going to break it. Most people, to tell you the truth, would probably go with aluminum frames, but everybody wants the carbon. I'd buy an aluminum frame if they had it in aluminum. I'm okay with aluminum. That's what I raced my whole career, racing downhill. I did all the downhill nationals back in the day. But springs are just hard to get right. I mean, a lot of people probably, if they're putting this on, they should use a progressive spring, because these got I got the bumper set up. I think I got 2 tokens in here to make it progressive, and I mean, you can see I got it set up, and unless I hit the big jumps out here, I kind of keep it right in that so I don't bottom. I don't want to break it. So I like this bike too much. So all right, people, thanks a lot for watching.